Unmasking the Devil by John Ramirez. John Ramirez was a high-ranking Satanist in New York City. He was a practitioner of Santeria, spiritualism, and Palo Mayombe. This book is about spiritual warfare, and it's a warning to those who may think that dabbling in Satanism is innocent, but it's not. John says the devil assigns us a demon the moment we breathe our first breath. The demon is assigned to chase after us and ruin our lives. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. John 10:10. The devil uses gateways into his world, and he makes it appear that these things are innocent or even fun, but they leave a door open for the enemy. These include mediums, psychics, fortune tellers, tarot card readings, seances, horoscopes, ghost hunting or looking for ghosts, playing with Ouija boards, watching horror movies, listening to music with profanity, murder, and suicide. Also, pornography. The devil not only assigns demons to us at birth, but he assigns demons to patrol entire neighborhoods. He plants strongholds in areas, and we see these strongholds every day, and they begin to be normal to us. These are mosques. He says Allah is a demon. Liquor stores. These break up families through the spirit of alcoholism. Botanicas. These are places for tarot card readings and buying candles to do with witchcraft. Nightclubs. These are under the control of spirits of lust, immorality, adultery, alcoholism, drugs, even murder. This leads to what he says are the devil's religions. These are Islam, New Age. He mentions the book The Secret. Santeria, Catholicism, Spiritualism, and Palo Mayombe. Tarot cards, Jehovah's Witnesses. Also Halloween. It's a demonic masquerade. It's the devil's holiday, and November 1st is All Demons Day. He also says the devil seeks to infiltrate all aspects of our lives, marriage and families. The devil hates the family, but he's okay with homosexuality, like men living with men, women living with women. Workplace. The devil uses the workplace as a place of temptation to adultery and fornication. Health. The devil comes after us through addiction, drugs, alcohol, diseases, and sickness. Finances. Out of control debt. This leads to oppression, depression, anger, resentment, and even suicide. Relationships. Through abusive relationships, the devil steals your identity and self-confidence. John says there are two voices directing our path, the voice of God and the voice of the devil. On page 46, he has a chart that shows the differences between the two. I'll read that to you now. God steals you. The devil torments you. God reassures you. The devil threatens you. God leads you. The devil pushes you. God enlightens you. The devil confuses you. God forgives you. The devil condemns you. God calms you. The devil stresses you. God encourages you. The devil discourages you. God comforts you. The devil worries you. John gives advice on how to combat the devil. He offers a self-deliverance prayer and other prayers to draw out the unclean spirits. Right now, in Jesus Christ's name, I bind up and rebuke any strong man and unclean spirits working inside or against me. I bind the gatekeeper and bind all hindering spirits and demonic reinforcements from interfering with the deliverance in Jesus Christ's name. In Jesus Christ's name, I bind up all the principalities, powers of the air, all demonic kingdoms, dominions, thrones, and every demonic entity and unclean spirit working against me and my family. Spirit of heaviness, depression, hopelessness, worry, sadness, isolation, suicide, come out in Jesus Christ's name. Lying, cheating, murder, revenge, abortions, coveting, slander, mocking, rage, angry man, jealous, deceit, come out in Jesus Christ's name. John also says that if Jesus wakes you up between 2 and 3 a.m., you are to pray. Pray for your neighborhood. Pray for your family. Because this is when the devil is hard at work during these hours. And I'm not sure if 3 a.m. is the time, but it's called the witching hour. I think, something like that. But I've heard that before. John says to put on the helmet of salvation by having the mind of Christ to protect you. Never allow yourself to dwell on the situations in your mind. Don't allow the devil to invade and bombard your mind with thoughts of the past or anything we are struggling with in the present. Put on the breastplate of righteousness. This means to know our identity in Christ. We need to guard our hearts and genuinely serve God. Put on the belt of truth. Stand guard. Be a person of prayer. Pick up the sword of the Spirit. This sword is crucial whether you are on a mountaintop or in a valley, because you can encounter the devil at any time. Be filled with the Word of God. Put on the shoes of peace. This means walking in the straight path that Jesus has set us on. When you believe God 100%, you are wearing the right pair of shoes. Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. Matthew 7:13 through 14. Pick up the shield of faith. This is used to stand against the fiery darts of the devil. Remember, it's not what the devil throws your way, it's what you do with it when it comes your way. Spiritual warfare is going on all around us, inside of us as well, and in places that we could not imagine, even in churches. So I recommend that you read this book. I'm going to read other books by John Ramirez. Read these books as well. I have done videos on these. Hell Spells by Jim Raley. There's this one. This one's really interesting. Divine Revelation of Hell by Mary Kay Baxter. And then there's this one, 23 Minutes in Hell by Bill Wiese or Weiss. Before I go, I want to leave you with this verse. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. Ephesians 6:11.